Hello, everybody. It's homeless-looking Adam here, who's going bald and needs a haircut. And this is the second semi-final, or to translate again, semi-final of Hammer's Shots. And so, as I'm sure most of you guys know, let me have a look. Neil's here. Last week, I couldn't see the comments. I say last week, 2 weeks ago. So let me introduce the contestants straight away. Then I'll do my shot. So we have got John Nolan, who was on tornado watching duties last week, which is why we postponed. Did the tornado get you?
Not yet. It's still out there, though, so who knows? It may come back around.
Does this one have a name?
Well, it was the hurricane. It was Isaias, I think. Isaias. And it took out my power, so I wasn't able to do anything for a few days apart from travel to my mother-in-law's house for electric.
Sounds really exciting.
That was grand.
Jazz, welcome back to Hammer Shots. It's been a while. What have you been up to since you last came on? Anything exciting?
Not really. Just working hard and keeping my head down and trying to behave and not on the media. And that's it, really. And happy that we stayed up, and it's been a very exhausting season, emotionally straining. So just relaxing, watching some of the ending of the Champions League and Europa games, really. Yeah.
Me too. Well, it's not time to relax for you, boys, because I can reveal the prize for the Hammer Shots final will be the strip of your choice. So you will go against Tom Atherton, and you will be winning a West Ham kit. What do you think of your? Unless Jazz, do you already have it? I know you have a private box at West Ham. Do the shirts come with it?
No. I haven't got the kit.
But you're excited about it.
Of course. It'd be good to get one. It'd be good to get one early, as you know.
Earlier on, you didn't like the looks of the kit. You said, "Oh, it looks a little bit like the last season at the bowling." You ungrateful bastard. I like how he changes you now. Well, I hope John wins. He'll be more appreciative.
Well, that depends. Do I have to pay for shipping of the shirt or not? Is that covered under the prize?
What the hell do you think this is? Of course it's covered in the prize. Oh, my God. Both of you. This is the most ungrateful semi-final. I can't wait to have Tom on here. I'm sure Tom would be really happy. Oh, thanks, Adam. That's really generous of you to dig into your own pocket and buy a shirt out of your own money to give to us. Thanks, you ungrateful bastards. Well, I hope you both lose. Talking of which, I have no idea what will happen if it's a draw. But good to see you all. Charlie is such a loser. Wants everyone to know that he was followed by John Cena. No one cares. I can speak for all of us. John Cena's a washed-up wrestler who wants to be The Rock. Anyway, first round, we're going to go back in time to the Villa game. Once again, thanks everyone for joining us. Let's get started. The way this works, the first person to shout out the answer gets the points. There's no buzzers. There's nothing like that. Just John and Jazz. I need to have my little John and Jazz score sheet. Question number 1. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
I'm not, because I haven't done my shot yet. Hammer Shots. Now I'm ready. Wait. Now I'm ready. So, who scored the first goal of the game?
Grealish.
Oh, quick off the mark. Time difference got you there, mate, didn't it, Jazz? All right, question number 2. Who did Anderson replace?
Noble.
Is correct. Already it's closer than the last semi-final, so well done. Sorry, Dom, if you're watching. Okay, question number 3. What minute did Yarmolenko equalise?
85th.
Is correct. Well done. Oh my gosh, this is close. Next question. A little less about the game now and a little more about just what that meant. That game meant that we finished the season with how many points?
39.
Oh, fuck.
Is correct. Oh my gosh, this is intense. This is close. I love it. Okay, so last question. we did finish with 39 points. How many times have we finished a season in the Premier League with less than 39 points?
4. No, it's got to be more.
Once.
Jazz is correct. Only one other time.
No.
It's really low, isn't it? I mean, we don't. 40 is usually safe, isn't it?
And that time was when we finished with 33 points, and it was the 2010-2011 season when we finished bottom. Remember, I said Premier League. So, just to make that clear, I did say Premier League. I know people like to diss the questions. So, after the first round, exciting, we have 3 points to Jazz, 2 points to John.
I'm amazed by that.
John, are you? Well, good.
Well, not us, but I'm amazed by only once. Only one other time.
Well, I've really tried this week. Some of these questions, they're kind of always meant to be a little bit informative. People are going to learn something a little bit new about the club as well. And this round is good for that because it's the higher and lower round. So, John, as you are behind, you will go first. You're going to give me the answer. Jazz will say higher or lower. You know the drill by now. So, John, how many total appearances did Andy Carroll make for West Ham? And chat, feel free to go along as well and give me what you think the answer is without cheating on Twitter, on Google. How many total appearances did Andy Carroll make? Johnny Nolan.
45.
Okay, Jazz, do you think it's higher or lower than 45?
Higher.
45?
Yeah, he was shit and always injured.
Do you know how many seasons he played for us?
For 6?
6 seasons. Do you think
he was always injured.
Do you think he averaged 8 games a season?
Yes, because he was always injured.
He played for us 142 times.
Did he?
142 times.
Jazz, what would your answer have been if that was put to you?
Good question.
I know he played a lot, and I think one season he even probably played about 25 games, I think. And if you take on the rest of them, had the odd sort of 6, you kind of, I would have said probably 100. I would have said, I think.
Yeah,
well, that's fucking easy to say now, anyway. Oh, I'm screwed in this. Go on, keep going.
All right, Jazz, over to you. How many total Premier League assists does Mark Noble have? That question is for Rebecca as well, who helps me with the quiz. Much love. I give her abuse, but it's only because she loves it. But I couldn't do all of this without her. So this is in honor of her. How many Premier League assists does Mark Noble have, Jazz?
I'd say 25.
John, do you reckon it is more or less?
How many assists has Mark Noble had?
Yep, in total assists in the Premier League.
It's got to be more than that.
And it is more than that. And in fact, I trust the guy. Spot on. 35 assists is the correct answer, Wes. If you're on the show, that would have been 2 points. So maybe next season, mate, you'll come on. Considering you're one of my... Well, maybe it will be bias because you're my friend. I don't know. Anyway, well done, Wes. That's class. And hey, Tim, good to see you. Checking up on me. All right, here we go. We'll bring the mood down just a little bit. Our first manager, Sid King, killed himself after getting fired from the West Ham job. But what year did his suicide take place?
God.
John, it's not a joke. This is real life and real death. And unlike me, he didn't come back. I'll repeat the question. The apparent comedic question, John, you sick bastard. Our first manager, Sid King, killed himself after being fired from the job. But what year did he kill himself?
Oh, God.
Always trying to build up the tone.
Yeah, that's...
A few guesses in here that are wrong.
Was he really our first man? Was he... What are we at? We're celebrating 125 years this year, aren't we? But it wouldn't have been that long ago. Was that Thames Ironworks 125 years ago? Does that include Thames Ironworks?
Our first manager. So, yes, the first manager.
What are you asking for? Which year?
What year did he kill himself? How many times are you going to make me ask that question? I feel a little bit of me dies again every time I say it.
Oh my god. Oh god. I ain't got a pissing clue. 1931.
1931. This is weird. They told me that we had like loads of people watching.
Between the wars.
We know. 1931. So, Jazz, do you think it was before 1931 or after 1931?
After.
What year do you reckon it was?
34.
Very close. The answer was 1933.
Oh,
fucking hell.
that's a good guess, John. Bloody hell.
He got fired.
Both close.
He got fired in 1932 and then killed himself by drinking alcohol mixed with like some poisonous chemicals.
Bloody hell.
But he had an alcohol problem already. He used to show up to board meetings absolutely hammered. It was a known thing. And then his assistant took over afterwards.
He'd have done it much sooner under these owners.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. So it's brilliant. The final, I'm going to tell you now, this is an exclusive. The final is going to look a little bit different from a normal hammer shot. I can't give you too many details because I haven't actually decided, but we're not going to see all of the normal rounds. I'm going to tell you that. Anyway, Jazz, World Cup hero Jeff Hurst is a West Ham legend, but how much did we sell him for to Stoke in 1972?
70,000.
£70,000. John, do you think it was more or less?
I feel like that was a lot of money. Less.
Less. It was a good guess, that, Jazz. The correct answer is actually £80,000.
Oh my god!
Wow.
80,000.
Good guess, Jazz.
John, over to you. How many passes did Manuel Lanzini make in the Premier League this season? How many passes did Manuel Lanzini make? I'm trying to make these questions a bit of fun. You're not meant to know the answers. It's just, you're welcome.
Who's that?
Looking out the window, like, did I see someone out the window? No. I thought it was my friend's car, but it's no. So, how many passes? Have we got any guesses? I will tell you. I won't give clues. That was what Tim thought, 46.
I'm trying to think of how many games he even played. How many times he gets the ball per game.
Tim's changed his answer to 2. I'm surprised no one said 69 yet, to be honest.
God, that's such a strange question. 130.
130. Jazz, do you think it was more or less?
Less.
Less than 130. The highest one the chat had said is 125. I will say you are absolutely nowhere near the correct answer, which is 756 passes. 756 passes, according to PremierLeague.com. So, yeah. I thought that would be a surprise. Literally the highest guess was Wally with 125. So, well done. Well done, John. Last question, Jazz. Another fun question, I think. In his Premier League career, including with Stoke, how many times was Arnautovic flagged offside? Also, I think one of us, the sound is a little bit high because I'm hearing some feedback. So, maybe if you turn your sound down a bit, I don't know if people think. Yeah, people are shocked about that answer. So, yeah, Jazz, in his Premier League career, how many times was Arnautovic flagged offside?
Bloody hell. Flagged offside in his career. 200.
200. John, do you think it was more or less? In his Premier League career, how many times was Arnautovic flagged offside? More or less than 200?
I think less.
Less. We've got some answers here. Tim's gone with the old classic 69. Kieran 220. Wes 33. The actual answer is 149. So John, well done.
That's close though, Jazz.
Yeah, that was good. And at the end of that round, man, I will tell you, both of you have a lot more points than Dom managed in the last semi-final. And the score is Jazz is leading with 6. John, you have 5 points. So it is close, and we've got all to play for going into the Who Am I round. This week's Who Am I round is sponsored by John Cena, apparently. And as you're behind John, you get to pick, would you like player number 1 or player number 2?
2.
Player number 2. Now, to give you more time, and I did this last week, I'm going to alternate the statements to give you some more thinking time and to make it less boring for the people watching. So, John, I'm going to start with you. And as always, you're not meant to get it first time. It's meant to be really hard. So, John, your player was born on July 31st, 1976. I should have worked out how old that makes him. You can feel free to do the maths and let me know. People in the chat, you could do that. Jazz, your first statement is, this player was born on the 22nd of February in 1969 in Hackney.
76.
76, which makes him what? 4? I should have written this stuff down. You can work it out. Well, it's 2020, right? So that's 24. So it's going to be what? 44, right? And your guy's going to be like 50 something. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, Charlie is probably going to like wet himself. So, John, any guess? You want to throw a player out there? 44-year-old?
John Hartson.
Is not correct. Jazz, do you want to throw an answer out for yours? Keep thinking. I'm going to give John his next line. So, John, this player played in 7 different countries, including 3 clubs in England. So this player played in 7 different countries, including 3 clubs in England. Jazz, do you have a guess for your player born in Hackney, 22nd of February, 1969? Jazz?
Not really.
I'll give you
Mark. I don't know how to say Mark Noble. I don't know.
Okay. So, despite playing for Mark Noble, did you just say? Yeah. Born in 1969.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
Close. That was close.
I don't know.
Very close. Hey, Emma. Say hello to Emma. Welcome to the show. I can let you. Hey, read the next question. The next statement is here. Jazz, this is for you.
Which one? This one?
This.
Despite playing for the England U21 side and making the bench for the senior side in 1998, I ended up playing for another nation.
There you go. Brought to you by Emmanuel.
Let's go, Hammers!
North Texas.
You said that again, sorry?
Club legend.
Adam, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah, he can repeat it. Go.
Despite playing for the England U21 side and making the bench for the senior side in 1998, I ended up playing for another nation.
So that's your statement. Be thinking about it. John, do you have any ideas for your guy? Played in 7 different countries, including 3 English clubs. He's now 44 years old.
It's not Paolo, is it?
Well, Paolo Di Canio? No.
Yeah.
Of course not. Good guess, though. Good guess. All right, I'll give you your next one, John, and then I'll go to Jazz. John, your statement number 3. I scored 15 goals in 47 appearances for West Ham in the 1 season that I was at the club. So that's your one to think about. Jazz, do you have an answer for despite playing for the England under-21 side and making the bench for the senior side in 98, I ended up playing for another nation? Any ideas? You can read the next one.
Carlton Cole.
Carlton Cole was definitely not born 1969, but good guess. 1969 makes this guy like 50, doesn't it?
51, yeah.
Yeah, 51. Do you really think he's 51?
No, he's not. No.
No, but that's all right. I'll forgive you. Your next one is this. Breck, captain of North Texas soccer team, is going to read you the next question.
Welcome.
You get special guests. Here you go.
In 2005, I was voted the best player in my position in Reading's history. Parentheses, despite only playing for a few seasons and making 126 appearances. Who am I?
So think about that. 2005, he was voted the best player in his position in Reading's history, despite only playing for a few seasons, making 126 appearances. John, over to you. Do you have an answer for me? Scored 15 goals in 47 appearances for West Ham in the one season he was with the club.
What season did somebody play 47 games for us?
Well, actually, that is actually a very good question. I don't want to give too much away because I nearly already gave something quite crucial away. I will say that no one in the chat has probably got the right answer. I say probably, and I'll explain that a bit more later. If I don't want to give anything away. But John, you got an answer for me. But you literally just said something you said something that.
Yeah, it's got to be like the Intertoto Cup season. So who the fuck was up front with Di Canio? Was that Foe?
It was not Foe, but a good guess. And I think you'll get it on the next one. To be fair, you should have got it then. Your next one is this, John. And then I'll go to Jazz. On my debut in England, I scored what was described as a wonder goal against Manchester United in 1997. That goal was later voted the greatest in Derby's history. But in my West Ham season, myself and Di Canio combined scored 31 league goals. So be thinking about that. Jazz, back to you. 2005 voted the best player in his position in Reading's history. Any ideas?
Reading's history, 2005, best player.
Any ideas? No one in the chat.
Trevor Morley?
Not Trevor Morley. We have our first correct answer in the chat. Word on Kieran. He's got John's player. Jazz, your next one is this. During my second spell with West Ham, I won a runners-up medal from the FA Cup final in 2006. So during my second spell with West Ham, I won a runners-up medal in the FA Cup final in 2006. John, over to you. Statement 4. Can you remember who Di Canio's strike partner is?
I don't. Was it Freddie Canute?
He was a strike partner for Di Canio, but not that season.
Oh.
Should have got that. I mean, you really should have got it. No one's got your question now, Jazz. I'm going to save the last statement until after Jazz has given me an answer. So, Jazz, he won a runners-up medal in the FA Cup final in his second spell with West Ham. Who is the player? Charlie's done a good job here. Yeah. So the second person there was my chef. You're right. My housemate, and he's just cooked me a nice dinner. He's a legend. Jazz, you got anyone for me? Are you still with us?
Yeah, I don't know. Mine's gone blank. I don't know.
All right, we go round to the final statement. Now, remember, if one of you still can't get it, it passes over to the other person for a bonus point. So, John, here we go. I both played for and managed Costa Rica's national team, but resigned after having a fight with a steward at a U23 Olympic qualifier. That should give you the answer.
I don't think it was that gave it to me. I think I'm trying to go back through memory lane. I think there were 2 Paolos, weren't there?
There
and
were.
The other one was One Shop.
Which is why when you said Paolo earlier on, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It kind of screwed me over because I knew you meant Paolo Di Canio, but he has the first name Paolo as well. But what can if I say anything, it's ruined it. And that's why Wes earlier on said Paolo, and as well, I'm like, You're probably wrong, but I don't know. I'm going to assume you're wrong. But well done. It is Paolo Wanchop for 1 point. Jazz, to keep the lead, here's your last statement. Despite interning at NASA and having a degree in mechanical engineering, this former Hammer of the Year and goalkeeper can currently be found doing commentary and punditry on ESPN. So, very qualified, blah, blah, blah. He's a former Hammer of the Year and goalkeeper. Remember the other questions. He's, 50 years old, England under 21s. He won a runners-up medal in the FA Cup.
Robert Green.
Is not the correct answer. Remember, despite playing for England under 21s and making the bench for the senior side, he ended up playing for another nation. John, if you can get this, you will pull it into the lead. Do you know who Jazz's player is? Robbie Hart and Emma Beckwith both got the answer. I'll give you do you want a quick recap, or do you think you've got the answer?
I think I've got it, but I think Jazz, I don't know if they get ESPN over there, do they?
Well,
no.
Maybe not, but Charlie Walsh is the one that did the question, and he's in England.
Wow.
So.
John Cena did the questions. It's Shaka.
It is Shaka Hislop, Jazz. Shaka Hislop.
Are you sure about the second spell? Did he play?
Yeah, he left us and then came back.
Did he? Where did he leave us for?
His cup, the cup final against Liverpool was his second leg, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I'll tell you now. So he left us to go to Portsmouth. He played 3 seasons in Portsmouth, then came back for 1 season with us before going to FC Dallas. So, Jazz isn't looking happy about that. He's very disappointed with himself.
Yeah, Shaka's one of those. Oh, I've already forgot that. Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, John had a guy who only played for us for 1 season. Shaka's a little bit of a legend. And here are all of the other people who got it right. Foshizi got it right. Well done. Robbie Hart got it right. Emma got it right. Anyone else back up here? I'm sorry, Daz. All right. At the end of that round, it is very freaking close. John is in the lead with 7 points. Jazz has 6. Going in to my least favorite round, because no one can know how to bloody play Hangman, it is the famous Hangman round. Now, what changed since you last were with us, Jazz, is that there is, for 2 points, a statistic that links all these players together. So all 4 of these players have something in common. And here's something all of the contestants have in common. They keep guessing letters that have already been guessed. So for God's sake, before you say a letter, look at the bloody screen. It's not hard. It's right there in black and white. I'm in the final. I'm going to tell you that in the final, if people mess up, bleep. We've got a delay, right? Yeah, they'll edit that out. I'm going to deduct points. Gary Perridge usually smashes this round. So here we go. Jazz, as you're behind, you get to give me the first letter. What would you like to start with?
Can I have an E, Bob?
You sure can. And it is there. I've written them down in front of me now so I can actually see who they are. Although, hang on a minute. Wait. This, I think we have a technical issue here. Because give me 1 sec. This is definitely not. All right. Just bear with me one moment. We have a slight technical difficulty here, as it seems as though I have put in the wrong play code for this Hangman. Thank God I actually, for the first time ever, wrote out the names of the people, because otherwise I'd have gone through that and then realized halfway through there would have been a whole everyone would have got pissed at me, and it wouldn't have been very nice. Hopefully, yes, Kieran, well done, and Gary, you both got the fake one right. Well done. There's no award for it. We'll pretend that didn't happen. It's not like we're live. We can edit it out. And Are we ready to go again? Right. And action. Okay, so we're in the hangman round. Jazz, give me a letter.
Can I have E, please?
Are you sure? I mean,
Yes, please.
right, there's no E. John, over to you. Give me a letter.
T.
T is also not there. To recap, E and T are the letters that have been guessed. Jazz, over to you, mate.
Can I have A, please?
You can, but it's also not there.
S.
S for sugar
Yep.
is also not there. Good start, guys. Really good start. Hang on, let me just check if Gary Perridge has already got it. Nope, not yet. Jazz, give me a letter.
Can I have R, please?
You can, and finally, we will see a letter. So you get to give me another letter now.
Can I have a B?
You can. Can I have a little more enthusiasm, please, Jazz?
It's really late. It's really late in the UK and really hot.
To be fair, I'll give you that. That is fair.
1:30 at night, mate. Oh my god.
Well, I'm incredibly sorry. John, give me a letter.
L.
You know what? Just to let you know, in the history of hammer shots, no contestants have so far been bad enough to fail a hangman puzzle. Just going to let you know, this might be a first. Jazz, give me a letter.
Can I have a D, please?
You can. This is not looking very good at all. This is really. We've got two hangman experts here. John, would you like? And how about an X? Fancy an X? A Q?
I was thinking about it. An F.
An F. Just as good as those. No one has been this bad before, so well done. I mean, I don't want to give you clues, but okay, Jazz.
Can I have a J, please?
You can. And it is there. Well done. I wonder what else could be there, Jazz. Why don't you give me another letter?
Can I have a M?
An M is also there.
Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah, I know that.
I know that the first name is pretty difficult for all of you and doesn't happen to be
Can I have a guess?
on the screen in front of us, belonging to one of the contestants. But who is it, Jazz?
John Monker?
Is here, is there, is everywhere. John Monker is correct. Well done. Gary got it on the buzzer as well. So did Wes, so did Kieran. Well done, guys. Jazz, you've pulled level. Well done. John, over to you. Okay, just as a hint, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if maybe this is a tactic to try and get harder letters to make it harder for the other person, in which case you're playing well. Risky, but I appreciate the balls. John, give me that.
I can't believe I didn't guess my own name.
It's a little bit stupid of you, but you know what? No one's judging.
Here's an A.
An A is there. Oh, I've just seen. I wonder if I could get another guest star come out. If I can shout to my neighbour, maybe he can come out. No, I better not. I just found out an NFL player moved in over the road. Give me a letter, John.
Oh, you're a swanky part of town. N.
N is also there. Good start. This is so close. I love it.
If that's also my name, I'm going to be very angry. P.
P is not there. Jazz.
Can I have a E, please?
You can have an E.
Ah, shit.
Oh, John looks like he's got it, Jazz. So you better.
Can I have an L, please?
Oh, it's looking good.
Yeah, Lucas Neal.
Yeah.
Lucas Neal is correct. Well done. Well done, Jazz. Okay. And remember, we're looking for the stat that links all four of these players together. And I will say it needs to be a little specific. And if at any point you think, oh, I think I know this, shout it out. But I'd recommend waiting until the end. Jazz, you're first this time. Give me a letter.
Can I have a E, please?
You sure can, but it is not there. Johnny boy.
D.
D is there. Well done. Good guess.
S.
I mean, all right. It is there. I'm seeing if anyone in the chat. This is the point where I would expect Gary to come up with an answer. But so far, he hasn't.
N.
N is also there.
Shit.
Oof. I is there.
A.
Is also there.
Fuck's sake. V.
Is there, but not going to help you too. Oh, Tom Atherton has come through with it. Shame this isn't one on the final, mate.
W.
Pardon?
W.
W. I think he's got it.
Yeah, David Unsworth.
David Unsworth is correct. Well done, Tom. He's getting warmed up and dialed in for his place in the final because he cares about winning a shirt.
He doesn't have to pay shipping.
I've told you I'm covering all of it out of my own bloody pocket. Well done, John. Oh, my gosh. This is intense. This is so close. All right, going into the last puzzle, the score is 8 apiece. So the winner of this, unless you can get the link together, the winner of this puzzle will go into the final round ahead. This is by far the closest show we have ever had. And I don't have a tiebreaker prepared, so that might be an issue. So, John, you're first this time. Give me a letter.
T.
T is not there. Jazz.
Can I have a?
You can, and it is there.
Can I have a P?
You can.
Can I have a U? Can I have an L? Can I have an I?
Oh,
Paul Ince.
oh! I was going to ask you to spell it out so we didn't have to say the name.
Well done, Jazz.
Jazz smashed it. Well done. Okay, so our players were, to remind you all, and no one got that before you, Jazz. No, not even Gary, who thought it was going to be Ward, Paul Ward. Oh, that's Mark Ward.
Mark Ward.
He went for Mark Ward.
I was going for Tony Gale.
Yeah.
No, Tim. It's Judas. wrong character from the Bible, mate. Wrong character. So, Paul Ince, David Unsworth, Lucas Neal, and John Moncur. What is their stat? This is for 2 points. So it's a big thing here. It's hard. No one has fully got the link.
Who are they again? Who are they again, Adam? Can you repeat the name? Sorry.
Yep. Paul Ince, David Unsworth, Lucas Neal, and John Moncur. And people in the audience, if you've got an idea as well, I'd love to hear it.
Bloody hell.
Any idea what?
Feels like it could be something to do with yellow cards, but how about all served as captain at West Ham?
Not all served as captain at West Ham. It might be right, but that's not right. Jazz, you want to have a guess or not? Tom Atherton's guess is totally incorrect.
So I've got Paul Ince, Lucas Neal, John Moncur, and who I'm missing?
David Unsworth.
David Unsworth.
Hang on. I never get it. I never do anything wrong. Wally, you're so funny. Jazz, I'm going to have to force you or I'm going to tell you the answer.
No, I don't know.
So, John, you were actually very close. Danny thought something to do with red card. You are right in what you said first, John. These 4 players all appear in the top 50 most booked players in the Premier League history. So they all have they all appear in the top 50 most yellow cards in the Premier League. So going into the final round, Jazz has 9, John has 8. It's all down to Rebecca's round. I stress that because if you have issues with any of these questions, I don't want to hear it, okay? You've got a Twitter handle. It's something like @SpeckyBecky or Becky West Ham 69 or some shit like that. I don't know what she has. But yeah, something along those lines. And she's up all through the night to take abuse from you and everybody else. She doesn't love it. She'd rather get complimented from time to time. But I like to do that in private, not in public. So, as you are behind by 1, John, you get to choose your own destiny. Do you want question set 1 or question set 2? And I'm going to go as far as to say one of the question sets has what I would call a bit of a thinker in it, which, considering it's a quick round, I don't know how I feel about it, but that's just how it is. And John, it will be to you to make that choice.
No idea, but it's been a good game. Jazz, best of luck.
Well, it's not the end. There's another round yet.
Is it? I thought it's the last round, isn't it?
Well, it is, but like, I don't want to hear like niceness. It should be trash talk. Like, I'm gonna do you in. I'm gonna do you in, Jazz.
Well,
You
about to tell him, don't fuck it up. But that's
And I
all right.
want
I'll take it.
like, well, I won my shirt that I'm really excited about, you bastard. I don't know why Jazz has got an American accent all of a sudden in my impression. Okay, Jazz, we're going to lose you from the stream so we can see a bigger picture of John's face. We'll see you back in a second. John, question set 1 or 2?
2.
Question set 2. Get yourself ready. Tom's already trash talking the both of you, just so you know. He thinks he's going to win. Don't you worry about it. I know that he struggles with the older stuff, so I'll make sure there's some rounds dedicated to old West Ham history. For people that missed it earlier on, the winner of Hammer Shots I will be getting them a shirt for this next season. The shirt of their choice, size of their choice. I'll take care of it. It'll be delivered to their house. Question set 2. Are you ready, mate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, John. Here we go. What position did Dylan Tumbidis play?
Midfield.
What year did Don Hutchinson return to West Ham? 2001, 2003, 2004?
1.
How many times has Declan Rice been runner-up for Hammer of the Year?
Twice.
West Ham won the Intertoto Cup in 2000. True or false?
False.
If you add up West Ham's retired shirt numbers, what would the answer be?
1. Oh, if you add them up, what is in the figure? The number 6.
Who won the West Ham Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013? Brooking, Peters, or Bonds?
Brooking.
Which club did Kevin Nolan go to after West Ham?
Luton.
What year was the White Horse final? 1923, 28, or 29?
23.
How old is Thomas Souček?
24.
And where is Winston Reid from?
New Zealand.
Is correct. And you beat the timer. Well done, John. I mean, obviously, you might have got them all wrong, but you beat the timer, which is quite an achievement. So well done. We'll see how you did in a little while because, you know, you have to stew on it for a little while as we go over to Jazz. So, Jazz, you don't know what you've got to beat because that's how the show works. I'm just making sure that I've added this up correctly. And are you ready?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Here we go. Some people in the... Tim, well done. You got one of those right that John didn't, just so he can sweat a bit. Okay, here we go. Question 1. How many goals did Felipe Anderson score this season?
None.
What year did Bobby Zamora leave West Ham? 2007, 08, or 10?
10.
Where was Manuel Lanzini born?
Argentina.
True or false? West Ham were in the Championship in the 03-04 season.
03-04. True.
What shirt number does Robert Snodgrass wear?
Snodgrass shirt number would be...
Quick.
Snodgrass. 11.
Which West Ham player had the nickname Skippy? Stan Lazaridis, James Tompkins, or Alvin Martin?
Lazaridis.
Who was the kit maker before Umbro?
Before Umbro, the kit maker was Reebok.
In the 07-08 season, who was West Ham's top goal scorer? Dean Ashton, Bobby Zamora, or Carlton Cole?
Bobby Zamora.
Who won Hammer of the Year in 2008? I will let you give me an answer. Who won Young Hammer of the Year in 2008?
Robert Green.
Okay, let's tally these up. And let's have John back. And let's get rid of this. And I will say, this is the closest show we have ever had. And the winner has won by 1 point. By 1 point. Shall I just reveal it now? Are you ready for this? Or do you want me to go over the answers first? People in the audience, who do you think's won? Who do you think?
Do the answers. Jazz, yours were tough, man. I was trying to think through them at the time.
So we'll go through them real quick, starting with John's questions while you sweat it out, both of you. Dylan Tumbidis is a striker. Don Hutchinson returned to West Ham in 2001. Declan Rice has been runner-up Hammer of the Year twice. West Ham did not win the Intertoto Cup in 2000. It was 99. If you add up West Ham's retired shirt numbers, the answer is 44. Dylan Tumbidis was 38, and Bobby Moore is number 6. Billy Bonds won the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013. Yeah. Kevin Nolan went to Leyton Orient after West Ham. The White Horse final was in 23. Souček is 25, and Winston Reid is from New Zealand. And question set 1. Felipe Anderson scored 1 goal this season. Zamora left West Ham in 2008. Lanzini was born in Argentina. West Ham were not in the championship in the 03-04 season. The season after they were. Snodgrass wears number 11. Skippy is Stan Lazaridis. Umbro were the kit maker before Adidas. Ashton was our top goal scorer in the 7 and 8 season. Tompkins was Hammer of the Year in 2008.
What was the Umbro question?
Who was the kit maker before Umbro? Which was Adidas.
What's the answer?
Adidas.
I think it was Reebok.
I don't know. It was Adidas. Reebok was before that. Reebok was like 2000. Reebok was before. But the winner with 13 points of hammer shots and going through to the final is John Nolan. Well done. John, you got 5 questions right in the last round, and Jazz managed 3. But if you'd have got through to the last question, Jazz, let's just see, because you skipped, you held up, so you didn't get all 10 questions. The last question would have been, Winston Reid was sent on loan to which MLS team? And I'm going to check that Reebok question right now as well, because I'm hearing in the chat that maybe Rebecca has made a trademark mistake. But let's find out.
There were 2 stints with Umbro, weren't there?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting confused with.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
There were 2 stints with Umbro, so you may be right about the other one.
I think Reebok was there 2007, I think, before Umbro.
So let's see. Umbro. Nope. So Adidas were, yeah. Now, I don't see.
But we've had Reebok before Umbro, so it's a bit of confusion.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I could have cleared up now that I mean, I was looking for like the one before, like as in this season's is Umbro, the kit maker before our current kit, and it was which is Adidas.
We've had Adidas twice though as well, haven't we? And all those people.
It's been Umbro since 2015. Before that, it was Adidas for 3 years. Then before that, it was Macron. Before that, it was Umbro again. Then it went Reebok for 2 seasons. Fila,
that's what I said. Yeah.
Pony. But I was looking for the most recent answer. If you're unhappy with it, like I said, your abuse can be directed to @SpeckyBecky69. Love you long time. That's her Twitter handle. Actually, you know what? She's actually saying that she didn't write that, which is correct. She didn't. Wally wrote that question, so you can thank him. Well done, Wally. Good work. Well done, my Friday night likes buddy, as well.
The fix is in.
Basically, Wally has screwed you over for his teammate. So some would say controversial. You were great, Jazz.
That's been really enjoyable. Yeah, I'll be back.
Thank you.
Well done, John.
Thank you for playing. Well done, John. Like I said, that was the absolute closest round yet. John, you're in the final with Tom. Honestly, I'm going to be rooting for you because Tom's just like, I mean, that semi-final last week wasn't even fun. Like, it wasn't even fair. It was like one-way traffic.
This was better. This was better viewing. The best match ever.
It's a great match, Jazz. I hope I don't embarrass myself next week.
Hands down.
John, you're peaking at the right time. You're getting better every round, I've noticed.
He is.
Yeah.
This was a great round. Well done. And once again,
thanks, Wally.
Thanks for taking part. I know someone who's never getting invited on curry night.
Can I have his address? Thank you.
Yeah.
He lives around the corner from me.
And guys, tune in right after this. Lee has a great show after this, so support him. Go watch, have fun. And next week will be the final. Remember, there's a shirt on the line for the final. There's going to be some mixture of questions. It's not going to look like normal hammer shots. There's a couple of rounds in there that are going to be different to normal. So I'm going to tell you that now. So I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed the show. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, John. And I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Well done, John. Good luck.
Looking forward to it. Thank you. Looking forward to more suicidal manager questions. Fantastic.
I'll try and find another one. All right. Much love. Stay positive.